Here we are, Lake Mead, elevation 1054 today. It's about 10 feet higher than it was 3 years ago. We're going to try to do a little fishing, but geologic, ooh, they're hopping. Lots of jumping fish out here. That mountain out there is the Hamlin-Cleopatra Mountain volcano. And there's, the Colorado extension east to west. But this is a strike-slip north-south fault. Boy, there's lots of fish jumping. Whoa, look at that. What the heck? Yeah, they're hopping today. Anyway, there's a strike-slip fault that comes right along here, the Hamlin Fault, and right on up there to the river mountains. There goes the moon. Kinda. Yeah, along here back to Boulder City is the Hamlin Fault. And these river mountains, Boulder City Pluton, Wilson Ridge Pluton. The river mountains came off of that Pluton right there with that fed the Hamlin Cleopatra volcano out there. It got shoved this way, got slip-striked along here north-south, 12 miles. And that there is Henderson BMI, basic metals intake was, no longer, is Precambrian rocks, schists and gneiss metamorphics. Oh, here comes a big old chlorine. So anyway, schists and gneiss, schists and gneiss, schists and gneiss. But right above this green schist, see it's green right there, schisty. That's Pluton stock of the river mountains. Quartz monzonites. Those are quartz monzonites up there that fed those mountains, but that's part of the Wilson Ridge Pluton. From way back over there. That's the Wilson Ridge Pluton that fed these rocks that got strike-slipped along here, 12 miles. And there's the Muddy Mountains. And the Las Vegas Shear Zone is out there, through those hills right out there on this side. More accommodations of the, boy, there's fish jumping everywhere. Okay, let's get fishing, forget this stuff. I'm going to be using a surface lure, a little popper that I'll throw along the surface out there. See if we can get some surface action out here. Well, we caught the sunrise, and we don't have to clean the sunrise, so that's one good thing. Up there's Mount Wilson. Silver Dam's over in there. Boulder Beach. There's a lot of carp that make the big splashes. They come way out of the water. Okay, I can feel the sun's heat starting to get hot. Okay. Let's go over here and look at the green schists. On top is the stock works of the river mountains. Hamlin Cleopatra volcano. Quartz monzonite. 15 million years ago, 14. And the green schist is right, all this right down in here below it. Green schists. That's it over there. Go up along, catch one of these lake levels and get out of here. I think there's a body in that. No body today. Ain't got no body. Schists. Green schists. 1.7 billion years ago. a lot of sparkly micas. White micas, I would imagine. Muscovites. Gneiss. Schisty gneiss. White micas. Shining. Layered gneiss. It's green, so it could be a chlorided schist. Chloride's what is chloride? Some sort of iron chloride? I don't know what the chloride is. It's an alteration of these whatever. More gneisses. Yeah, 1.7 billion years ago, before life. Some pink gneiss there. On up to the quartz monzonites. I wonder if we can find some quartz monzonite up there. These pink rocks look to be a andesite. No, that's a quartz monzonite. Yeah, these pink rocks are quartz monzonite. I don't know why they're pink. Thought they were an andesite porphyry from up here, but no, they're quartz monzonite. Real heavy. Quartz monzonite.